People think it's black magic
How is numbers connected with universe?
because they don't understand what the other person is doing.
This is like some kind of mental illness, or does it happen because of spirituality, or did it actually occur?
So it's amethyst, selenite, and rhodonite. And this is a bracelet. It has 3 different crystals again.
ये सब तो these are for the spoiled kids, and these are for to get out of your life, ruin your life. Basically, people do that and get addicted to this.
It's when a person doesn't want anything or doesn't desire anything in life and just wants to be detached from everyone, just focus on himself, focus on, making your body balanced, making your chakras balanced.
I don't need anyone. Okay, I'll walk in my own path. I don't need any kind of relations, or
Yeah.
I don't have to take care of anyone. I'm not responsible of anything, and go to mountains, Himalayas,
Yes,
and
yes.
everything.
All the past traumas that you have, all the emotional traumas that are
I
there.
have a lot.
Yeah, you can use crystals to heal them.
According to the reports, in India there was a spike in 1970s. Hippie culture,
Yes,
as we've
yes,
seen in the
true.
movies. What is spirituality? So, hello, back to TGT podcast. Finally, the second episode he's here. I know it's been a while, but it took some time to get a very interesting candidate. She's a very different one from previous. So she's basically a science student, getting into the spiritual path. Why don't you hear from herself? Better than me.
Yeah.
Why don't you start, Kirtana?
Yeah, I'm Kirtana. I'm the founder and CEO of the Amber Shop. It's my business that I've started 2 years ago, and
Okay,
it basically deals with metaphysical supplies,
metaphysical.
which are used for, you know, spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
It deals with crystals, candles,
Meta
different
in the
types of
sense like
crystals.
Facebook and Instagram, वैसा
No,
है कि नहीं?
no.
Related to that, or
So metaphysical basically it means something that you cannot perceive with your senses, which is out of this human sense. So that
okay,
is what is called metaphysical.
okay.
Yeah.
So what do you actually do in this Amber Shop, your venture you have started?
Yeah, so I've started this business
Hmm.
basically because I wanted to, make people aware about spirituality, how to use crystals, because a lot of people lack, knowledge about
Knowledge
this.
about it, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So let me interrupt you in this.
Mm-hmm.
And how is this even, working out for you? You are a science student. You are
Yeah.
basically a dentist. Are you
Yeah.
coming from? Where are you coming from, actually? Were you in the hospital, I guess?
Yeah, I was at my college, so
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
I've come here from
So
that.
how does it do? How do you switch from science and
I
spirituality?
mean, yeah, it's like you have to maintain balance, but yeah. So I've got into spirituality after getting into science.
Okay, okay.
So that's how like I'm continuing.
I want to start with this question. So basically, science is full of evidence, experimentation, and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
So coming to spirituality, it's a feeling
Yeah.
much more than evidence, and it's a feeling you can't express properly,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's why people are not much aware of it.
Yeah, that's true. But it's like sound, right? You
Hmm.
can't see the sound waves. They
Okay.
travel in wavelengths. You can't see it. That doesn't mean that you can't say that it doesn't exist. So it's
Yeah.
the same with spirituality. It's there. You just because you can't see it doesn't mean that you don't believe in it.
Yeah, just like my imaginary girlfriend. Yeah, yeah. So when you started this one,
Yeah.
were you conflicted? Like, basically science students or people
Yeah.
who are much more involved in science,
Mhm.
they believe in, evidence, ऐसे चीज़ों में they don't believe much.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll be like, these are like, nothing, these are just a myth or something. How come you involved this much into spirituality?
So it's about what you experience, right?
Hmm.
Science is just there. It's about facts. You just believe what someone is telling you. It's written in books. You're just
Yeah.
reading that and you're just believing it without experiencing it.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a few things that you experience, but as I said, sound wavelengths. Can you see it? You can't
No.
see it. So
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that, there's no spirituality.
Yeah, I
So-
can't see anything without my lens.
Yeah, I
to
mean,
be
it's
honest.
just about feeling. Again, it's metaphysical.
Okay, okay.
It's something out of the human sense.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and there are many documentaries, CIA, and there have been a lot of research on this, and there have been official documents released that human brain is much more capable than
Then yeah, yeah.
what we normally see.
So
Yeah.
when obviously if I'm shooting a episode,
Mm-hmm.
I did my own research, and there was this statement which intrigued me a lot, which said spirituality is something which is science yet to explore.
Exactly. So
So, what do you
spiritual,
think about it?
yeah. So spirituality has been there before science has come.
Hmm.
So our ancestors and everyone who has been there since we were born and since before science has come, they've been using spirituality as a way to grow in life.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so spirituality has been with our ancestors, and it's
Yeah.
nothing like a new fashionable thing right now.
Not really.
So,
It's been there because it's about what you feel.
hmm.
It's not, you can't see it, it's about what you feel. It depends on your personal experience again. Few
Hmm.
people have experienced the vibrations and frequencies that
Hmm.
have been given out by the universe. Some people are just yet to discover that, so they just don't believe in
They
it.
don't believe it.
Yeah.
So, I want to bring this into your venture. So, basically, how did you implement this into, and how did you make it into a business? Basically,
So it's a long story,
okay,
but
we have 1.5 to 2 hours
I
timeline.
yeah. So in lockdown,
Okay,
I've got admission in my dental college.
okay,
So yeah, I did it because my dad wanted me to become a
okay.
doctor and everything. I was like, okay,
Parents' pressure. You didn't want to
yeah,
do it.
yeah. So I was in my first year back then, and then lockdown started.
Okay,
So there was nothing to do in lockdown. So I used to have a neighbor. She's my friend.
okay.
She went to Himachal Pradesh and
Mm-hmm.
she came back,
Nice, nice.
and she carried some crystals with her. So
Okay.
when we used to hang
Crystals
out,
in the sense just like the ones we get in the rings or something like that. जो
not
एस्ट्रोलॉजी बोलता है कि ये पहन लो सब अच्छा हो जाएगा.
basically that, but there are many more crystals that we don't know about, like raw crystals, not just the ones which we wear in rings.
So I want to know, does this rock? I mean, I don't want to call them
Mhm.
rocks. This crystal, do they
Yeah.
work? How does it work?
How does it work? So crystals basically have some energy.
Okay.
So they tune in with your body's energy,
Uh-huh.
and every crystal has a different use.
Okay.
So you can
Like?
use, for example, I'll tell you about the basic stones.
Okay.
Rose quartz, amethyst, clear quartz. These are the basic stones. So
Okay.
rose quartz it's a stone of universal love. So
Where
basically,
can I get one?
from my store.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely, I'll buy this one.
Yeah. So basically, rose quartz, you use it to
Okay.
attract love into your life,
Okay.
to spread love,
Okay.
to spread positivity. You
Okay.
use this crystal, and it's also used to open your heart chakra.
Sorry, what is chakra again?
So chakras are basically energy points in our body.
Mm-hmm.
So there are 7 chakras in our body, and heart
7
chakra.
chakra. Like
Yeah.
where do they exist in my body?
So they come down from your spine to
Okay.
top of your head.
Acha, like the 7
Yeah,
chakra.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically rose quartz helps to open your heart chakra. So the
Okay.
energy of the crystal, it lets you can use the energy and tune in with the energy of the crystal and then open your chakras. So that's how crystals work.
So do you need to do some kind of ritual to put that energy into the crystal? Or
Not really. You can
naturally
just
hota hai?
meditate with the crystal. You
Okay.
just need to tune in with the frequency of the crystal.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I have one more doubt. The crystals, where do you get it from? Is it like naturally available? कि बनाते हैं लोग?
It's mined naturally, and then it's
Mhm.
made into different shapes.
Shapes.
Yeah.
Convenient
So
shapes.
yeah, according to your convenience. So you can use it as a bracelet or
Mhm.
a necklace, or you can just use it like a tumble stone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So before getting deep into all this, I want to know a little bit more about you, because
Yeah.
a dentist turned into spirituality.
Yeah.
I want to know something about your mindset. Your early life. Were you always like this, or from childhood? I mean.
Not really.
Uh-huh.
I was not like this from childhood. Like I've told you, just in lockdown, I've got into
Okay.
spirituality because of my friend.
No, I
So-
mean the mindset to try out new things, and
Mhm.
not to be conflicted with your previous ideology.
Yeah, so I'm a single child basically. Since I
Okay.
was a kid, I was alone.
Okay.
So I don't have siblings or anything. So I was alone. I just knew how to get things done alone.
Alone.
So yeah, that's there inside me. Like I always felt like I'm unique. Like there's something more to me. I've
Okay.
always felt
So
like that since I was a
your
child.
basic nature of being independent
Yeah,
made you to start this thing,
yeah.
even though it's very off from what you
I know,
chose.
I know. I mean, it was risky, but I just wanted, as
Hmm.
I told you, I wanted to educate people about what I've learned in
What you learned.
spirituality. So,
So, why you want to spread awareness on this? Did you have any spiritual awakening or something like that?
so, I would not say spiritual awakening
Mm-hmm.
because spiritual awakening is very huge because
Okay.
spirituality is again a vast concept. So I've
Okay.
felt few things like I've used crystals and I've
Hmm.
seen how they work for me,
Mm-hmm.
and they really do work.
Like, what did happen? I want to know the story.
So I'll tell you. So let's go back to the lockdown
Lockdown,
story.
yeah.
So I'll tell you. So my friend, she gave me a crystal called
Okay.
amethyst. And she was
Okay.
like, use this crystal. It'll be useful for you in your studies and will help you focus.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, fine, let's see. And I had my exams coming. So I was
Okay.
like, this is the right time to use it and see what's going on.
Okay.
So I had like 1 month or something for preparation, and I started meditating with the crystal before I was studying.
Mm-hmm.
So it improved my focus gradually. Like when I started using it for a month, within
Okay.
2 weeks, I could see that I was,
Uh,
becoming more concentrated. I could, focus much more easier on my studies. And then 1 month, I've studied, I've used the crystal, I've meditated with it.
okay.
And then my exams were done. I've given my exams.
Okay.
I was super confident.
You're the
I gave
topper.
it. Yeah.
Wow.
One of the topper.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then after a month there were results.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, let's see what's gonna happen. And
Okay.
then I see that I've aced the exam.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, okay, so the crystal really worked for me.
Okay.
Like it improved my focus. Like I was never a studies person
Mm-hmm.
because my dad wanted me to get into the dental field. I did.
Okay.
And then I've studied and I've used the crystal. I was like, results ke
You
then I
got
was
into it, but you're not that passionate about your
yeah,
field.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that was like I aced the exams. I was really happy. And then I went
Huh.
home. I went to my friend's house. I thanked her. I was like,
Oh.
thank you for the crystal. It really worked. And then I've used different types of crystals, and I've seen changes in my life, like positive changes in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I wish I had these crystals for my boards actually.
it's okay. You can use them now.
क्या
I
अभी तो
mean,
क्या
they come
करना है?
into your life at the right time. I feel.
Oh, they come
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Actually, I had few crystals with me.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if they worked or not. Can you guys give me wallet? Anyone? So basically, I have crystals. I don't know if they're crystals or not.
Okay.
Hey, ka. So these are the crystals given by some
Can I see?
person. Yeah, can you see what is it about?
These are citrine.
So
So you
okay.
can see the yellowish tint in this, right?
Yeah.
So it's called citrine, and it's used to attract opportunities into your life.
Yeah. Oh.
And a nice thing, you put it in your wallet because it's used for manifesting money.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
was told. If you
yeah.
have this, your wealth won't go
Yes,
from you.
yes, exactly.
But ironically, the person who gave went away.
Oh.
That's a different thing. Okay. So yeah. So crystals do work. It's not like
Yeah.
just for the sales purpose. They
Yeah,
pitch it
and-
something.
And also, you need to believe in the crystal because you need to tune into the frequency of the crystal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck with my joke. Okay. All right. Okay. Focus.
Yeah.
So you're talking about crystals, right?
Yeah.
I want to know one thing is like people have this kits, crystal kit with
Yeah.
candle.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they're doing black magic. What is
Yeah.
it about?
That's like a common perception. Like people
Huh.
think, not conception, it's a common misconception.
Misconception.
Yeah, so people think it's black magic because they don't understand what the other person is doing. They don't understand the other person's intentions. So, mostly people who use crystals, they use it for a good purpose, like
Oh.
for attracting money, for attracting love, for focusing,
people
for
also.
cleansing yourself. But
Okay.
people who don't have knowledge about it think that it's some black
Hmm.
magic and they're going to do something that's
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
harm
that's what
us.
I thought.
Yeah, people think that that's a misconception.
I used to think like spiritual people who put on these crystals,
Yeah,
some herbs also. I guess.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
guess you do sell herbs too. Like
yeah,
what
yeah.
what does
It's a
herbs come for?
So, herbs are basically again used for cleansing crystals,
Hmm.
and herbs have healing properties, as you know in Ayurveda.
Acha, okay,
Yeah, like
okay.
herbs,
So everything
obviously.
is interlinked, I guess. So,
Yeah, it's nature and it's universe, everything is interlinked.
yoga also comes under this.
Yeah,
Yoga.
of course, yeah. It's all, I told you, spirituality is like a vast concept. There are
Okay.
a lot of things
Okay.
in
Let's
it.
narrow it down. And why don't you help to our audience understand it much better? Let's just
Mm-hmm.
say you are explaining to a 10-year-old kid
Uh-huh.
what is spirituality.
So, spirituality is basically tuning your body,
Hmm.
your mind, and your soul to become one.
Body, mind, and soul.
Yeah,
One.
three different things.
Hmm.
You are balancing it in your body.
Okay.
That's when you know you have reached the highest spiritual
Spiritual.
level.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
So
it's basically a union of your mind, body, and soul.
sounds like a romantic dialogue. कि हम एक हो रहे हैं.
No, it's too deep though.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not romantic, it's very deep.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
mind, body, soul. एक हो
Yeah,
रहा है.
trust me, it really feels at peace when you have everything in harmony.
Hmm.
So,
So does spiritual gives you more peace in life, or it makes you weird in front of people?
of course, it gives you peace because you're in control of everything. You're in
Everything.
control of your body, you're in control of your mind, you're in
Okay.
control of your soul. So, you will feel very happy, you'll feel very blissful, and it's very hard to achieve
Okay.
because in this generation, people have their life, they're busy.
Hmm.
People don't find time to meditate, people
Hmm.
don't give much time to heal themselves. So, that's the
Uh,
case.
Personally, for you, did you have any kind of? Did you used to follow any kind of spiritual? What do you say, routine, even before you got into this? Let's just say from childhood, were you into meditation or?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen my grandparents do yoga and everything, but I was not really into it.
Okay.
So when I started using crystals and everything, I started seeing signs from the universe that this is right for me, that this is working for me.
Okay.
That's when I started my spiritual journey.
Spiritual.
Yeah.
So what about the angel numbers and all these things?
Yeah, angel numbers also. They are again a part
Number.
of
How is
spirituality.
numbers connected with universe? I want
It's
to know.
because everything is consisting of numbers basically.
Okay.
If you know computer coding,
Yeah.
everything it's numbers. The universe is just made of numbers. So basically, it's the universe sending you
Hmm.
a sign
Like.
that you're going in the right path, or listen to your intuition, listen to your gut feeling, or something good is going to happen. So each and every number, angel number, has a different meaning.
Okay. Like. Can you give a few examples?
So I have 444 tattooed on me.
Okay.
So 444 basically means that I'm protected divinely
From.
from
Okay.
negative energy. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, the universe is protecting me from negative energy. So yeah.
Oh, so you're well protected
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah. So you're safe with me.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
So I usually get this thing a lot. 11.
Yeah, 11.
I almost see it every day.
Yeah, so basically 11.
Maybe one of the reasons is I stay on my phone a lot.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that's the reason.
Not really, but
Hmm.
do you just see it on your phone or just randomly?
No, only
anywhere?
phone.
Only
The
phone.
only thing I watch a lot is my phone.
Okay, so it's a sign from the universe as well. But it's just not that you have to see it on your phone. I see the angel numbers everywhere around me.
Like, wait, matlab?
Like if I'm going on the road and I see a number plate and there's a angel number right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can it be, just a mere coincidence?
How? Like what coincidence?
It's
Like,
just maybe the number plate had 444 in there.
but why am I seeing it?
Okay, that's
Yeah.
a very deep question.
Yeah,
to-
exactly.
That's the area I want to explore
Uh-huh.
more.
Yeah.
So I wasn't much of a spiritual person, but last year I have been through a lot, so
Mm-hmm.
I got into meditation, which a
Okay.
lot of people don't know. Every day I just
Uh-huh.
wake up, I just lock my door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very shy to tell thing I'm meditating because
Mm-hmm.
it's completely opposite of my character.
Yeah.
So I meditate for a while,
Mm-hmm.
but it did help me to become much more calmer
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
I do meditate every day for like
Yeah.
5 minutes at max. After that, my back hurts. So, so I do for 5 minutes or 6 minutes. I did see a lot of changes in me.
Exactly.
Like I wouldn't say that मैंने अभी साधु बन चुका हूँ, ऐसा नहीं है.
Mm-hmm.
I have become much more calmer, and
Yeah, exactly. You can
it
see
did help.
subtle changes in
Subtle
your
changes,
life.
yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not subtle for me. It was major changes for me.
Then that's really good.
Yeah, all the people were like, "Yeah, you are so calmer
Yeah.
now. You don't react much."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
That's
like,
why, people need to get educated about all
yeah,
this.
it did help me a lot, and also it will help you to get into self introspection a lot.
That's true.
I felt like when you're meditating, you go into certain place where your life scenes are playing in some kind of like a movie. I feel like for me,
Okay.
when you're deep meditating,
Mhm.
whatever is bugging you the most,
Yeah.
those things just display in front of me.
Yeah, you get in control with your thoughts.
Yeah.
With your mind.
Not control with me. That too I don't
With-
have.
That's the main reason why people meditate
Oh,
to,
is it?
get in control with your thoughts, because thoughts are everything.
Alright, if you can explain to our audience, just assume they are 8-year-old kids.
Yeah.
I understand everything very well, but
Mhm.
for the audience, can you
Mhm.
explain spirituality and healing, everything?
So basically, spirituality is just balancing your mind, body, and
Mhm.
your soul.
Okay.
So when your mind, body, and your soul are in harmony, that's when you experience spiritual awakening. And it's
Okay.
not that easy to do.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's like body soul ek ho raha hai, ऐसे.
हाँ,
That
body,
romantic
mind, and
dialogue kind
soul.
of thing.
Not romantic. It's too deep.
It's too deep.
Yeah.
Okay. Both the same thing.
No.
Alright, I'm just messing.
Yeah.
So coming to healing, what is healing, spirituality, crystals? How are everything related?
Basically, crystals again contain some energy,
Hmm.
which are tuned in with
You
the.
have few here.
Yeah, there are a few here.
मैंने बस props के लिए रखा है.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So it's for the positive energy.
Okay.
So our
Can you
podcast
explain
will
what
go
are
well,
they?
that's why. So it's amethyst,
Okay.
selenite, and rhodonite. And
Okay.
this is a bracelet. It has 3 different crystals again.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does it do? Like
So-
characteristics.
Yeah, crystals have energy.
Okay.
And you need to tune in to your body's frequency to use them. That's how healing is done.
Okay.
So they remove all the negative energy, all the past traumas that you have, all the emotional traumas that are there.
I have a lot.
Yeah, you can use crystals to heal them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to buy a bundle then.
Yeah, you need to. You can buy a huge crystal and place it in your house.
You're the pitching for your sales. Yeah, I'm just messing again. So let me get into much more serious topics.
Mhm.
So people get into healing and everything.
Yeah.
So what about the frequencies? होता क्या है frequencies है?
Yeah, frequencies are there in nature. They're everywhere.
Okay.
Different types of wavelengths, different types of frequencies.
Mhm.
So frequencies are nothing but vibrations. Right.
Okay.
You can see like when you play loud music, the table is shaking. It's vibration again.
You get the different feel also when you're playing, low frequency songs or as
Yeah,
such.
exactly. It's all about vibrations.
Okay.
So universe is basically it's consisting of vibrations. So there are low vibrations and high
High
vibrations.
vibration.
So low vibrations are like when you go beside a person, you feel the person is very negative, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's when
it
the
happens
person
a
is
lot with me.
yeah, that's when the person is vibrating on a lower level.
Mhm.
It's like when the person is sad, or
Hmm.
when the person is feeling guilt, or when the person is feeling angry. Those all are low vibrational states.
Okay.
So that's when the person is very negative.
Okay.
So let's come to high vibrational states, which is
Hmm.
happiness, confidence, love, enlightenment. The last highest frequency is enlightenment. That's
Hmm.
when you're in harmony with your mind, body, and soul.
Okay. I
Yeah.
guess I don't have higher frequency.
No one does actually.
Okay.
You need to build that. You need to, work on yourself to, vibrate on a higher level. So it's
Okay,
a
okay.
process again.
So people usually say like connecting with universe,
Yes.
nature.
Yes.
So how does it happen?
It's super simple.
Okay.
You just get signs from the universe. Like when you're doing something which you
Hmm.
love, or which you really believe in, you will
Hmm.
succeed in that.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
because you're vibrating, you're confident, you're vibrating on a higher level. Then the
Yeah.
universe will give you whatever you want because you're happy. If
Hmm.
you're constantly saying negative stuff like I can't do this, I
Yeah.
am
Yeah.
sad, I'm depressed, that's gonna happen in your life, obviously.
Yeah.
Universe is
Exactly.
gonna give you that.
Yeah.
So what you
This.
focus on will grow.
This
Yeah.
actually is something where I can resonate
Yeah.
a lot with,
Mm-hmm.
because I have been told कि तुम just for the sake of jokes you self
Mm-hmm.
roast a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I do that a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't do that. The universe has a way
Exactly.
of
Yeah.
giving what you speak.
Exactly.
So somehow I stopped
Yeah.
self roasting myself,
Yeah.
but I can't help my habit. Just
It's
trying
basic.
to be funny.
I mean, yeah, you
Yeah.
can be funny, but what you keep saying constantly, you will become that.
Hmm.
So if you keep constantly saying that I can't get this job,
Hmm.
I'm not fit for this anymore,
Hmm.
then that's gonna happen
So
to
how
you.
is it interlinked with
Yeah, that's what is connecting with the universe, right?
Oh.
When you connect with the universe, when your intentions are good, when you believe in
Hmm.
yourself, when your thoughts are right, when your thoughts are positive, the universe is gonna give you positive things.
Hmm. So I want to ask one thing.
Yeah.
I guess you have recently collaborated with few rave
Yeah,
parties.
yeah, yeah.
So there is a common misconception in society.
Mm-hmm.
The rave parties is something for spoiled kids, or you've been hearing all the news about it.
I mean, partly it is
Hmm.
because people don't really know how to use music in a good way.
Hmm.
Music is, again, it's a part of spirituality. Music
Hmm.
helps you to get there, like to in your spiritual path.
Hmm.
Music plays an important role because music is also, again, frequency, it's vibration.
Hmm.
So music has different ways to heal you.
Okay.
So as you were saying, like you were saying people are getting spoiled because of this.
Yeah.
It's because people music is a part of spirituality. It's not
Hmm.
completely spirituality. People just get into music, they just want to enjoy. Like when they hear music, they are happy, but after that they don't know what to do.
Hmm.
Like music just becomes an escape in their life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So basically, there are a lot of things that you can do, to become spiritual instead of, getting addicted to substances, going to rave
Yes. Yes.
parties. People
Exactly.
abuse a lot of
So
substances in
it's
rave
one of the
parties.
hot topic which is going on
Yeah.
right now in the
Yeah.
society,
Yeah.
is like the number of rave parties which
Mm-hmm.
used to, I mean, it's been there in the
Mm-hmm.
country from at least 1980s,
Yeah.
70s and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's the rise of the spiritual culture
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Basically from the west it has come.
Mm-hmm.
So why people are getting into this, and why it's being pictured in a such a way?
So basically, what people are doing right now is they're
Hmm.
using rave parties as an escape to reality.
Hmm.
When basically it's a part of reality, it's a part of your life, it's
Hmm.
not an
Hmm.
escape. So when people use rave parties to escape from reality, they
Yeah.
just want to keep doing that to, escape the reality.
So let's talk about elephant in the room.
Uh-huh.
Basically, there are lot of stigma around rave parties.
Mm-hmm.
So what exactly goes on in that, and what is it supposed to be?
So, rave basically, it's like people
Huh.
raving from night to morning. Sometimes
Hmm.
it goes on for days, 2 3 days.
Days,
People rave without any sleep.
even food.
Food, I mean, yeah, you
Uh,
can. People do that. I mean, that's
Yeah, yeah.
manageable food and all. But people do, rave for 2 3 days straight,
Hmm.
and
Without sleep.
yeah, without sleep.
Okay.
So for some people it's like meditation. For some
Huh.
people it's love of music. For some
Okay.
people they are on different kinds of substances. They just want to escape the reality.
Okay.
So that's what rave parties are.
So I heard raves are supposed to be like just have you explained music has some kind of power.
Yes, yes,
It was supposed to be like that. And
yes.
what is your take on now how it has become?
So music is very spiritual. It's
Hmm.
used for spirituality.
Hmm.
It's used to attain different states of
Hmm.
consciousness
Hmm.
because music has that power.
Hmm.
But now what people are doing is raves. They just look cool. People just want to be cool. So they just go to rave party and then they show off. Oh yeah, I partied so
Yeah.
hard for 2-3 days.
I know a lot of people who are like, yeah,
Yeah,
rave, you
that
must
has
come to
become a
rave.
trend now. Like I
Yes.
don't get it. Like you're going there to enjoy, so just
Mhm.
enjoy and come. Don't just pretend like what you're not. So
Yes, yes.
people just do it to look cool nowadays.
So raves basically right now it is involved with a lot of drugs and substance abuse.
Yes,
Uh,
of course.
if you can talk about it, please go ahead.
So yeah, basically people have to stay up 2-3 days straight.
Hmm.
So they take different types of substances to keep themselves awake,
Okay.
just to escape whatever they're going through.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's basically substance abuse. And I've
Okay.
seen a lot of people doing that, which is a very wrong thing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So I happen to come across few people
Mm-hmm.
who basically say that you need to get into these substances
Uh-huh.
to get your spiritual awakening or to get into this path.
Well,
What
then
do you think?
Then I say the person is stupid.
Okay.
Like you don't really need any substance to, you know,
Hmm.
to become spiritually awake, because it's your mind, it's your body.
Okay.
So why do you need something artificial to, attain that state of consciousness?
Hmm. So do you think that's not the only way? Do you think is there
No,
another
it's
way?
not the only way.
Hmm.
It's natural, you're born with it. You just meditate, you do other activities, go outside, connect with the nature,
Hmm.
start a journal, write down your thoughts.
Hmm.
So that will make you a more calmer person. It'll make you more. It'll take you forward in your spiritual journey.
Hmm. So I have also spread that people usually say,
Mm-hmm.
why do you need this? They're like, you don't understand. This is my escape.
You're talking about drugs.
Yeah, if I
Okay.
must say, drugs and psychedelics and
Uh-huh.
all these things. So is it an escape or is it like really works to get into spirituality?
To be honest, it's really an escape,
Hmm.
because I mean, you can get through spirituality. It's like a shortcut, basically.
Hmm.
There are different types of psychedelics again. There are mushrooms, there's LSD.
Hmm.
So it just depends on how you use. But
Hmm.
nowadays, people are they don't have the proper knowledge about it. They're abusing it. They don't know what really is going on. And they just pretend that, oh, they've got spiritual awakening or
Yes, yes.
something.
They're
Well,
basically getting high and then
yeah.
escaping from their
Yeah.
reality.
Yeah. When spirituality is basically to connect with yourself, why do you want to
Hmm.
escape the reality?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a really nice
Yeah.
point. Actually, I had this one story which I've read and which I have contacted the person
Mhm.
before this. So this person, she was from Mumbai actually.
Okay.
So this person has taken some psychedelics,
Okay.
and she thought she's getting into some spiritual realm, fourth, fifth dimension. As such. She hasn't. People started considering as a little bit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
ये तो पगला गया.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what she thought, she was a very well settled woman. She's
Mhm.
working as a really great
Yeah.
job.
Mm-hmm.
She has family too, a very loving family. She got into all this exactly how youngsters are getting into rave, psychedelics, and everything.
Yeah.
So in that spiritual highness, she said she met Dalai Lama, and
Mhm.
she said he's gonna come in a car in Mumbai and pick her up.
Okay.
So she stayed. She left her job.
Okay.
She left her family. She started staying alone,
Mm-hmm.
and she was waiting for at least 1 year without doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
That Dalai Lama will come
Mm-hmm.
and pick me up.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you take on this? This is like some kind of mental illness, or does it happen because of spirituality, or did it actually occur?
So did that actually happen? Did he come pick
No,
her
he
up?
didn't come. Do you expect Dalai Lama to come to Mumbai in a car and pick her up?
I mean, yeah, that's all in her head again.
Okay.
So what psychedelics do is basically they just make you perceive reality in a different way. And again, it depends on what you're thinking.
What I'm
It's
thinking.
all in your head.
Yeah.
So psychedelics just give you a glimpse that there is something more to this reality.
Exactly.
So that's what it does. It just gives you a trailer.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't say that psychedelics are necessary, to become a spiritual person.
Okay. You can get it in normal meditation
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
So for everyone who thinks कि ऐसे ही spiritual बन सकते हैं, you have meditation. सबसे बेहतरीन चीज़ है. Start that one.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I want to ask about what do you wear? Your bracelets and.
So I'm wearing two crystals.
Okay.
Citrine, which the one which you had, you have shown me in your
Yeah,
wallet,
yeah.
is the same one.
Okay.
And this one is turquoise. It's for, healing
Mhm.
and inner peace.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So do you get ready like full spiritual girl like that always, or
Not, it's not just getting ready, it's I wear it because they have a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So if I want to attract more opportunities, then I'll be wearing citrine. I
Okay.
want peace, then I'll wear turquoise.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on what I, what I'm choosing for the day, what my intention is for the day. So depending on that, I choose my crystals.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, there are a lot of people
Yeah.
who make this spirituality of themselves
Mm-hmm.
as their entire personality.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
is it like reflective, or do they pretend to get that superior feeling? Spiritually, I'm much better than you.
I mean, yeah, there are some people who genuinely do it for the passion for it. And there are few people on the internet, you can see influencers just to gain fame, just to gain the views. They, pretend to be someone else. They
Yeah.
pretend to be like, oh, I'm this very calm person
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I am meditating every day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there are a lot of people who pretend who are fake. I mean, it happens in every field,
Yeah,
right? Like,
exactly.
so,
Even
yeah.
I started like that just
Yeah.
just to make conversations with people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm meditating and all.
But then you actually got into it.
Yeah, then
So
I
that's
really loved
really
it.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just to
Yeah.
impress people and all.
Yeah, but somehow you got into
Got
it,
into
and
it.
it's a good thing for you too. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So next question पे jump करते हैं थोड़ा. Basically psychedelics and right now in India it has become much more available than it was previous.
True.
According to the reports, in India there was a spike in
Uh-huh.
1970s.
Okay.
Hippie culture,
Yes,
as we've
yes,
seen in the
true.
movies,
Yeah.
especially in Goa and
Yeah, in Goa,
everything.
yes, because
Uh,
all the foreigners
yeah.
have.
So, can you draw a difference between then and now, and what's actually happening?
So right now, the teenage kids, this internet, people just Google things and learn
Yeah.
about it, and they're like, oh, I need to try this. It
Okay.
looks cool.
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
to be like one of that person. I need to be like my cool friend.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
people just get influenced nowadays very easily. On reels also there's a lot of information about psychedelics, about drugs, and people just want to try it. And nowadays generation is like, you only live once.
Yeah.
So they just do whatever they want.
So we have spoken about the bad side of this.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the good side. Lot of doctors in the West prescribe this for mental illness. Does it actually work?
Prescribe what? Like, can you be specific?
Cannabis and all this.
Yeah, cannabis is an herb.
Yeah.
So it's again medicinal. Cannabis is not a psychedelic, right? So
Okay.
yeah, you can use cannabis for healing.
But it is banned in most of the countries, right?
Yeah, it is, but it is legal in few countries. But it doesn't matter. People still use it even if it's illegal. So basically, what cannabis does is it regulates your nervous system. It calms down your body. It calms down your mind. So that's what it does.
Just for the sake
Yeah,
of
so
calming
people use
themselves.
it for anxiety, depression, to overcome, many mental disorders it's used.
But there was an alternate research also.
Mm-hmm.
People who have got into cannabis, marijuana, and all these things, and different mushrooms,
Mm-hmm.
all this, it had inverse effect on them.
Okay.
The people who was normal, they were get mentally ill and clinical depression in the fact.
Oh, okay.
So why does it people go through this?
I think it's probably they've abused the substance and not used it in a right way.
Mm-hmm.
So it might have been because of that.
Mm-hmm. So how does spirituality usually helps in coming out of mental illness or depressions?
So it's again all your lifestyle. Like, being spiritual means following a lifestyle which makes you a calmer person, which makes you, be in control of your mind, be in control of your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, spirituality makes you a calmer person, and you can heal all your depression, anxiety, OCD,
OCD. Okay.
bipolar disorder, all these mental disorders through getting in control with your mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I was doing a bit of research for this, I was
Mm-hmm.
amazed to think that it even has good side to this.
Yeah.
My perception always was like, "Hey, ये सब तो these are for the spoiled kids, and
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
these are for to get out of your life,
Mm-hmm.
ruin your life. Basically, people do that and get
Yeah.
addicted to this."
Yeah.
So I have also seen counter arguments to that. People do that
Mm-hmm.
occasionally for the sake of recreational
Yes.
purposes.
Yes.
That's a different story. And how can we reintegrate this? Like find a perfect balance.
Yeah, like I told you, you need to have the proper knowledge about what you're
Hmm.
doing. You
Hmm.
can't do it in excess.
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
have to do it in a proper way.
Hmm. Hmm.
Because I've told you there are a lot of psychedelics, not only acid, not
Hmm.
only shrooms.
Hmm.
There are,
Can you name few other ones?
yeah, there's ayahuasca.
Okay, what is it?
Ayahuasca, it's like a
Okay.
plant, and the psychedelic is derived from the leaves of the plant,
Okay.
and it is only done under a shaman.
Okay. Shamans.
Ayahuasca.
Oh.
So ayahuasca, what it does is basically it cleanses your soul, it cleanses your body, it cleanses your mind.
Hmm. Hmm.
It gives you a different perspective of life. You feel like you're born again
Hmm.
when
Hmm.
you do ayahuasca.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I have one story
yeah.
of a person who I have met a few months back,
Mm-hmm.
and this person has told me that the person was under some substance,
Okay.
and he was somewhere blacked out around 10 hours.
Uh huh.
And after he came back,
Okay.
he claimed that he lived an alternate life for at least 3-4 months.
Yeah, yeah. That actually happens with psychedelics. It
Okay.
gives you a trailer that there is so much more to
Like
this
he
human
he
existence.
was somewhere around 20 years kid,
Uh-huh.
and he claimed that I was married, I had a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Later on he got mad.
Okay.
He went crazy for a while.
But he's okay now.
I don't know. I haven't been
Okay.
in touch.
Okay.
So what is it? What does psychedelics play with your brain or
Yeah,
something?
it just alters your sense of perception.
Huh.
Like you feel like you can feel the energies.
Hmm.
You feel like you've entered a different dimension.
Huh.
Like it just
Yeah,
plays with your mind.
exactly. I want to ask about dimension. He
Yeah.
has said like somewhere fourth dimension, fifth dimension.
Yes,
Bola tha.
yes, yes,
This
yes.
is not my place.
Mm-hmm,
He was
mm-hmm.
going totally crazy.
Yeah, that happens with psychedelics because it takes
Hmm.
you to, other dimensions. It plays with your brain. It can
Huh.
show you, what you can do with your brain.
Oh.
Yeah, so much more that you can do beyond this human existence.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's very interesting
Yes,
coming to the
yes,
side. I
yeah.
never knew this side.
Yeah.
Talking about relationships,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of stories.
Mm-hmm.
People have become spiritual,
Mm.
get very disconnected from
Mm-hmm.
human relations.
Yeah, that is actually true.
Hmm.
But it only happens in like advanced stages of spirituality.
Hmm.
So it's when a person doesn't want anything or doesn't
Hmm.
desire anything in life and just wants to be detached from everyone, just focus on himself,
Hmm.
focus on, making your body balanced, making your chakras balanced. That's what happens to a person.
Do you think it's fair? Like, basically, humans are social animals.
Yes, yes.
We are built that way.
Yeah.
But when spirituality comes in the place, people
Mhm.
go like, I don't need anyone.
True.
Okay,
True.
I'll walk in my own path.
True.
I don't need any kind of relations, or
Yeah.
I don't have to take care of anyone.
Yeah.
I'm not responsible of anything,
Mm-hmm.
and go to mountains, Himalayas,
Yes,
and
yes,
everything.
yes.
Why does it happen? What goes on in their mind?
So when you're spiritually awakened, like to
Hmm.
the max level, like you're
Hmm.
vibrating on an enlightenment level.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
it's the highest vibration that you can vibrate on. Basically, humans can experience. That's the highest vibration, enlightenment. So when a person is enlightened, like I think you've heard like stories about Buddha.
Hmm.
He has gone to a forest and
But
then
he
he has,
meditated for years.
yeah, he has meditated under a banyan tree.
Yeah.
So that's what happens. Like he was born in a kingdom.
Huh.
Exactly. And then he was seeing all the dramas happening in his kingdom,
Yes,
and he
yes.
didn't want all these tensions and all. So
Hmm.
he went to the forest, he sat there, he was like,
Hmm.
what is life? What am I doing? He asked himself all
Yeah,
these
yeah.
questions, and then he got the answers when he was meditating.
Hmm.
That's when you've reached peak enlightenment.
Hmm.
So, yeah, people that's why go to mountains
Hmm.
because they want answers to what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to have one more question is like people give this as a reason to
Mm-hmm.
be selfish. And let's just say there are a lot of stories. People have left like, this is not the life I want. I am spiritually
Yeah.
different now.
Uh-huh.
And left the family of kids and husband and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Are people giving just a reason to be selfish and escape from responsibilities?
Not really.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, for a person to be spiritually enlightened, he
Mm-hmm.
has to leave everything. He can't be there, with the family because he is vibrating on another level. But
Okay.
before doing that, the person should have thought about all these
Mm-hmm.
responsibilities and not taken that step in life.
But from a perspective, societal perspective, is it right to avoid all that and become spiritual?
Mm, I mean, it's again pros and cons both.
Both.
Yeah.
From that person's side, he is right.
He is, you can't say that is right, but he's doing it because he is experiencing something.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't take any sides when it
Okay,
comes to
okay.
this. Yeah. In Sattvic diet, there's no meat involved. People don't eat meat.
What is this angel guidance or angel guardian?
Basically, our ancestors watching over us to protect us, to guide us through this life.
How is a spiritual person different from religious person?
Religion is like an aquarium. They just see the same thing again and again. And spirituality is like the ocean. You can flow anywhere. You're free.